Speed pitch misses wide. Probably not the guy you want on. J.T. Patterson is up next. He has 10 home runs. That is squirted to the left side. Third baseman up with it. Carranza's throw was up the line. And Prosner was able to put the tag on. Good play over there by Prosner. Made it close. 2 outs now. Here's J.T. Patterson. Out of Bellevue. Left-handers hitting .515. 10 home runs, 51 RBI. Probably the time to face him is with nobody on. Off-speed pitch is in there for a call strike. And a pitch to Patterson. Good fastball on the outside corner. And he has Patterson 0-2. And tried to check his swing. They appeal. He does. Ball and 2 strikes. Swung on. Bat goes flying. That is foul down the right-hand side. I think this half inning is going to be brought to you by the makers of Pine Tar. Patterson retrieves his stick. He's back in there. He's out of Canada. He's out of Calgary, Alberta. And the pitch is wide. We understand that stream was off for a while. We have our people working on it. I guess we're back now, so 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first. Patterson has run the count full. First 2 guys of the Sterling Express retired in order. Here's the third guy, J.T. Patterson. Count's full. He swings and misses, and that'll do it. So Express goes in order after 1 complete. It's 4-0. Austin will be right back.
Mom, we're going to be late.
I know.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the second. It's all Austin so far. They lead it over the Express 4-0. Looks like Graham Cahill will continue to work for the Express. Try to right the ship. He faced 9 men in the top of the first. 4 runs across for Austin. It'll be top of the order. It'll be Kelton, Compton, and Houseman scheduled for the Austin Shockers. Is a pitch count for all you folks that may be new to the NBC environment. There is a pitch count, a time limit between innings, and a time limit between pitches. If we exceed that limit, it'll be umpire's discretion to see who is dilly-dallying, whether it was the hitter or the pitcher. And appropriate, either a ball or a strike will be awarded. Looks like the speaking of pitch count violations, it appears that the defense was not ready, so ball 1 to Kobe Kelton. He'll lead it off. First pitch swinging up the middle, and that'll just get by Sparks. He laid out at shortstop, unable to come with it, and that'll be a leadoff hit. So just like last inning, the Shockers get something cooking early. Here is Zach Compton. Comes in hitting .320. 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Scored in the first. He's out of East Texas Baptist. 6'1", 195-pounder. First pitch swinging, and that is a two-hopper to the second baseman. Over to short for one. Back to first in time. Fantastic double play by the Xpress, and that's exactly what they needed. Martin to his left, laid out, came up with the one-hopper back to second, and they turn it. 2 outs now. Here's Henry Hausman. And an off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Hausman 1 for 1, a run scored. He's out of West Texas A&M and Canyon. Fisted to the left side. Third baseman's going to have to wait on it. Hausman does not run well over to first in time. So, courtesy of the double play, Shockers go in order. So, after an inning and a half, Shockers 4, Xpress nothing. We'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, 35, 36, 37, 58, 59, 60.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second from Wichita, 83rd edition of the NBC tournament. Sterling Xpress trails the Austin Shockers 4-0. 4, 5, and 6 scheduled for the Xpress. It'll be Bausch, Lindgreen, and Slusser. Here's Riley Bosch. He's a designated hitter out of Bellevue. Steps in from the right side. 6'3", 220-pounder out of Grand Island, Nebraska. First pitch from Bailey. Misses wide, ball 1. And pitch number 2 is inside. 2-0 to the cleanup man. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. 2-1. That is bounced down the left side, just foul. A lot of room here at Lawrence Dumont Stadium in foul territory. A lot of room to cover. And the off-speed pitch is driven right to Carranza at third base, and he will retire Bausch. So Bausch hit it right on the nose, but right at somebody. 1 out now. Here's Lucas Lindgreen. He just graduated from Hastings. 31 RBI on the season. He's hitting .381. And a fastball in there for a call strike. Colton Bailey has faced the minimum so far. And the pitch hit him. That's way inside. So Lindgreen will wear that one. And the Xpress has a man aboard with 1 out. Here's Sam Slusser. He's out of the Colorado School of Mines playing right field. Steps in from the right side. And the first pitch to him is wide. 1 out runner at first base, courtesy of a hit by pitch issued by Colton Bailey. And that's swung on and missed. Ball and a strike, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second. 4-0 Shockers. Throw to first. He's back in time. And the 1-1 to Sluicer. Off-speed pitch floats high. 2 balls and a strike. Very, very hot day here in Wichita. Expect the heat to break tomorrow. Good off-speed pitch swung through and missed. Count even, 2-2, 1 out. Outfield play straight away. About medium depth. Infield. Runner goes. That is bounced up left side. Compton up with it. Over to first in time. 2 outs now. And Sluicer is retired. Here's Russell Strilchuk. He's out of NJC. Steps in from the left side. 6'2", 195-pounder. He'll be a sophomore next year. Also a Canadian. First pitch swinging, pops it up. Big league pop-up. Second baseman Colton going out. Unable to find it. And it looks like the center fielder Hellberg came in and made the play. So it looks like Colton had a hard time finding that one, but Hellberg able to come in and save the day and get the out. So Xpress leaves one, so after 2 innings, it's 4-0 Shockers. We'll be right back.
For 6 generations, this land has provided for this Kansas farmer's family. Now, it also provides affordable, clean energy for Kansas. Watch the full story at weststarenergy.com/cleanenergy.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the third. All Shockers so far. They lead it 4-0 over the Sterling Xpress from Colorado. This is the Shockers' second appearance in the tournament. First appearance in 2014. They went 3-2 and came up with 11th place. So pretty good showing for the Shockers in 2014. Coming 18-6 out of the Syntex Collegiate League. Had to win 3 to get into this tournament. Prosner, Barrington, and Castillo scheduled to hit here in the top of the third. Here's Garrett Prosner. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the first. Off-speed pitch misses outside, ball 1. Graham Cahill continues to work for the Xpress. See how long they go with him. Pitch count seems to be getting up there. Has to be. Pitch is swung on. Pop to right field. Sluicer under it and makes the play. Tough sun field today. High sky. Difficult to pick up the baseball. So outfielders are struggling a little bit. 1 out now in the inning. Here's Colton Barrington. Barrington base hit in the first. RBI single and scored. He's out of Sol Ross. Good fastball, just missed inside. Fastball had a lot of motion on it. It's a good cut fastball from Cahill. One of the better ones we've seen. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there for a call strike. Off-speed pitch on the outside corner. Barrington comes in hitting .333. Off-speed pitch is driven to center, and that's right at Gales. And Barrington will be retired. 2 outs now. This will bring up Pat Castillo. Base hit and was forced at second. Hitting .352 out of Our Lady of the Lake. And misses wide. Not a huge crowd on hand just yet. It's just a little hot. And that's in there for a call strike. Ball and a strike, 2 outs. We're in the top of the third. Shockers lead at 4-0 over the Xpress. Off-speed pitch, that's ripped down the left field line. Foul. Four o'clock game will feature the Round Rock Xpress versus the local 316 Elite. I will have that game for you about 35 minutes after the conclusion of this one. You want to stay tuned for that. And that pitch is batted foul. That'll make the seats down the right-hand side. Ball and 2 strikes to Castillo. Pitch is swung on, pop down the right side. Lindgren giving chase, and he's unable to get there. As I said earlier, a lot of room to cover here in foul ground. So new life for Pat Castillo. Looks like they're playing him a smidge to pull. Left fielder closer to the line. That is driven up the middle for a base hit, so that'll be a 2-out hit for Castillo. Almost took the hat off of Graham Cahill. So that'll be 2 hits in the ball game for Castillo. He's aboard with 2 outs. Here's Drew Hellberger. Hellberger out of East Texas Baptist. Reached on a fielder's choice and was stranded in the first. Steps in from the left side. He's playing center field. First pitch swinging. That's popped to left field. Compton on the run and makes the play. So that'll do it for Austin here in the top of the third. They leave one. So after 2.5, it's all Austin, 4-0. We'll be right back.
Won't you come dream with me now, yeah, chasing down a beautiful dream. Won't you come follow me now, yeah, won't you come dream with me now.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the third. Austin leads the Xpress 4-0. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Sterling Express. It'll be Compton, Martin, and Sparks for the Xpress. Express still looking for their first hit of the ball game compared to 7 hits for Austin. Here's Trey Compton. He's playing left field out of Elmhurst. And the first pitch from Bailey, that is swung on, and that's through the right side for a base hit. So a first pitch swinging leadoff hit for Trey Compton. And the Express has something going here in the bottom of the third. This will bring up Cody Martin. He's out of NJC. And the first pitch to Martin is high and in. Throw to first, not in time. Martin out of Kansas City, 5'10", 165-pounder. He'll be a sophomore next year. Swings through it and misses, and that'll even it up 1-1. Ball and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first base. Leadoff hit by Trey Compton. Good lead over there, and he's going. Off-speed pitch, and he'll steal it. Good jump over there by Trey Compton. Good pitch to run on off-speed pitch. Houseman unable to find the handle. Not sure he was going to get him anyway. Xpress has a runner in scoring position. Martin with an opportunity. And in a hitter's count, 2-1 to drive in a run and cut into that lead. Austin leads it 4-0. And we have a violation. Not sure what the call was. Looks like it's going to be on the pitcher. So 3-1 now. That is popped down the right-hand side. Prosner giving chase. And that's in and out of his glove. That had to be an over-the-shoulder catch, looking right up into the sun. Hit right in his webbing and bounced out. Had a long way to go for that one. So new life for Cody Martin. 3-2 now. Looks like the violation was on the pitcher a while ago. So that added a ball to it. So that was 3-1. Now it's 3-2. Martin playing second base. Part of that fantastic double play turned last inning. They play him shallow. That is bounced to the right side. A one hopper. Kelton up with it over to first in time. Compton over to third. One out now. Runner at third. This will be the top of the order now. Ryan Sparks popped out to the center fielder first time. He's out of Monmouth. Start of the day hitting .359. Sparks needing a new piece of lumber. He's got it. He's set. Runner at third. One out. That's in there for a call strike. So this is the first little bit of adversity that Colton Bailey has experienced here in the bottom of the third. That is fouled off the catcher. 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Austin. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Sterling Express. And a pitch. Good fastball swung through and missed. And that'll do it for Sparks. 2 outs now. So it'll be up to Devon Gales to keep things going here in the bottom of the third. He's out of Hill College. Steps in from the left side. Bounced out to the third baseman last time. First pitch swinging and batted foul. Gales out of Magnolia, Arkansas. 6'1", 200-pounder. Good off-speed pitch on the outside corner. He swung through it and missed. Gales in the hole, 0-2. And that's a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. So it looks like the Express is going to strand one after 3 innings. It's all Austin. They lead it 4-0. We'll be right back.
This bud's for the dream and the people bold enough to pursue it. For those who come from nothing and rise to something. It's for those who take everything this country has to offer and make it their own.
And welcome back. We go to the top half of the fourth. Austin Shockers in front of the Sterling Express out of Colorado, 4-0. 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Shockers. It'll be Carranza, Larson, and Kelton. Looks like Graham Cahill will continue to work for the Express. He has thrown up a 0 in the last 2 innings, gave up 4 in the first. Here's Mateo Carranza. Base hit and an RBI in the first. He's 1 for 1 out of Houston Tillotson. Carranza hitting in the 8 spot. First pitch to him, that's bounced up the middle. Sparks to his left, up with it over to first in time. So 1 pitch and 1 out is just what the doctor ordered for Graham Cahill. Got to be getting up there in the pitch count. We're in the 4th. Here's the 9-hole man, Travis Larson. Popped up to the third baseman last time. Wide open stance, and that's in there for a call strike. Kind of a crouching open stance from Larson. That is bounced to the left side. Just foul. Greg Mudd, third base umpire, right on top of that one. One out. We're in the top of the 4th. Austin leads it 4-0. Outfield appears to be straight away. Infield straight away and deep. And the pitch to Larson. That's high. Ball and 2 strikes. Seven hits on the afternoon for Austin. And that fooled him. Swung through it and missed. And that'll be a strikeout for Larson. 2 outs now. Top of the order for Kobe Kelton. 1 for 2, base hit in the second. He's out of BYU. First pitch to him. Off-speed pitch floats high. Kelton out of Round Rock. 5'11", 180 pounder. He will be a freshman at BYU. And that misses wide. Ball and a strike. 2 outs. Graham Cahill has been very effective since that disastrous first inning. That is in there for a strike. Gave up 4 runs in the first on 5 hits. Off-speed pitch misses low. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Swung on, driven to center. Gales back and to his right and makes the play. So the Shockers go in order after 3.5. They lead at 4-0. We'll be right back.
Davis Moore is proud to support our local schools and teachers through organizations like Project Teacher that provide free school supplies to students in the greater Wichita area. Through the month of July, we're collecting school supplies like pencils, crayons, glue sticks, markers, and paper. Stop by any of our dealerships with your donation so that together we can help get supplies into the hands of children in our schools. From all of us at Davis Moore, thank you for your continued support to help our community.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 4th. Sterling Xpress still looking for their first run. They trail the Austin Shockers 4-0. Coming up later tonight at 4 o'clock, Round Rock Express will take on the 316 Elite. At 7 o'clock, the feature game will be the Fort Collins Bandits against the local Mulvane Patriots. And in the late game, 9:30, will be Northwest Boom versus the Valley Center Mud Daubers, also another local team. Patterson, Bausch, and Lingreen scheduled to hit here in the 4th for the Express. Here's J.T. Patterson, struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Steps in from the left side. The first pitch from Bailey is high and away, ball 1. Bailey pretty much has settled in out there on the mound, not giving up any runs, only on 1 hit so far. And that pitch is wide. 2-0 to Patterson. That pitch is fouled back. 2-1 now. Patterson out of Calgary, Alberta. 6'1", 215-pounder out of Bellevue. That's in there for a call strike. Good location on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. And leadoff man Patterson swings through it, and that'll do it. So second strikeout of the night for Patterson. 1 out. Here's Riley Bausch. Bausch out of Grand Island, Nebraska, 6'3", 220-pounder. Fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. 6'3", 220. How do you get away from the Nebraska football team? I don't know. But that is swung on and bounced foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th. That is swung on and down the right field line, foul. Long run for Castillo. He unable to get there. It fell about 5 yards foul. Sterling Express trying to get something going here in the 4th. And that swung on and foul back. 0-2 to Bausch. Bailey has been ahead of hitters all day long. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Bausch didn't appear to be too much in a hurry to get away from that one. I think he was thinking about wearing that off-speed pitch. Here's the 1-2. And that is fouled off into the mitt of Houseman, and that'll do it for Bausch. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Bailey. 5th strikeout of the game for Colton Bailey. Through 4 2/3. Here's Lucas Lindgreen. He just graduated from Hastings. First pitch is wide, ball 1. Lindgreen out of Sterling, Colorado, 6'5", 215. That misses wide. So Lindgreen ahead in the count. 2 balls to nothing. And the 2-0 misses. So 3 straight balls from Colton Bailey. See if he can battle back from being down 3-0. That's in there for a call strike. Good fastball at the knees. 3-1. Bailey a quick worker. And a 3-1. That is going to get down in the gap to right center. That'll go all the way to the wall. Round to first, to second. Hellberg had a hard time picking it up. And Lindgreen will be in there with a 2-out triple. So Lindgreen is 0 for 1. Hit by pitch in the second. This will bring up Sam Slusser. Bounced out to the shortstop first time up. He's out of Colorado School of Mines. 2 outs, runner at third. And that pitch is low, ball 1. Even though there's no dirt at home plate, we will continue to refer to it as the ball in the dirt. That pitch is fisted. That'll just get over the third baseman Carranza's head, and that'll be a base hit. Slusser with a hard turn at first base. He goes back, thinks better of it. Barrington over quickly to pick it up, and that'll be an RBI base hit for Slusser. So the Express get one back here. They still trail it 4-1. Here's Russell Strilchuk. Popped out to the center fielder last time. He's ahead in the count, 2-0. Colin Bailey gives up his first run here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's wide. Little struggle with control/command at the moment for Bailey. Catcher Houseman out to talk to him. 3 games after this one today. This 83rd World Series brought to us by Westar Energy. This is game 1 of pool play. All this week will be pool play week. The winners will advance to championship week. All of these pool play winners for this week got in through winning their tournament or through an invite. Good lead over there by Slusser. Tries to check his swing. That's in there for a strike. So 3 balls and a strike to Strilchuk. 0 for 1. He's out of NJC. Pitch is swung on, popped down the left field line. Barrington giving chase, looking up into foul ground and makes the play. And that'll do it for the Express in the fourth. They get one back after 4 complete. Austin 4, Express 1. We'll be right back.
NBC baseball fans, make some noise if you wish you were mowing your lawn right now.
Just kidding. What if you could mow your lawn right from your stadium seat? Seriously, get out your phone, go to the App Store, and download the Lawn Buddy app. The first 100 people to book service with Lawn Buddy will be entered to win free lawn care for the rest of 2017. Lawn Buddy. Push button, get lawn care.
And welcome back, folks. We go to the top of the fifth. Todd Hook along with Chris Worrell and Caden Moore bringing you all the action today. This is game 1 of pool play and the opening game of the 83rd NBC World Series. Looks like Graham Cahill will continue to work for Sterling. 2, 3, and 4 scheduled for the Shockers. It'll be Compton, Hausman, and Prosner. First pitch to Compton in there for a strike. Compton 1 for 2 today. Base hit and scored in the first. He's out of East Texas Baptist. Comes in hitting .320. That misses inside. Compton played for the Aviators last summer. Good to see him back. Off-speed pitch misses. Correction, that's in there for a called strike. So Compton in the hole, 1-2. And the pitch, that is swung on and driven foul down the right-hand side. That'll make the seats. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Compton playing shortstop. And off-speed misses. That's in the dirt. 2-2. Compton out of Pflugerville, Texas. 6'1", 195. That misses low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Gotta wonder how much Graham Cahill has in the tank. That is driven to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Gale's over to his right and unable to find the handle and pick it up cleanly, and Compton is going to make him pay. So that'll be a base hit. He'll get down to second on the error. And the Shockers have something cooking with nobody out. Here's Henry Hausman. Hausman 1 for 2, a run scored in the first. First pitch swinging, bounced foul. Bounced out to the third baseman in the second. He's out of West Texas A&M and Canyon. .510, 210 out of Corpus Christi. Nobody out. Runner at second. Good off-speed pitch. Way out ahead of it. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to the catcher. Runner goes, and that's foul back. So Compton will retreat. We'll see if he's going again. No balls, 2 strikes. Might be a good pitch to run on. May get something off speed right here. And Cahill steps off and chases Compton back. Hausman with a chance to get the run back. Lost last inning. And the pitch. Had his fisted, popped up to the shortstop. Sparks under it and makes the play. 1 out now in the inning. This will bring up Garrett Prosner. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the first and flew out to right field in the third. He's out of St. Edwards. Start of the day hitting .296. And that's a good off-speed pitch in there on the inside corner for strike 1. They play him straight away, deep and left. Time is called. Looks like a balk was called. Actually, that was not a balk. That was not a timeout. That was a balk. It appears that Graham Cahill balked, so down to third, Zach Compton will go. 1 out. Now a fly ball will score him. Infield halfway, swung on and missed. That pitch was way off the outside corner. 0-2 now. Prosner just trying to get something maybe to the right side, maybe score Compton, or fly ball to the outfield. Off-speed pitch in the dirt, stopped nicely by Patterson. And the 1-2 from Cahill swung on and bounced foul. Prosner with a good battle here at the plate with 2 strikes. Not taking too many chances. And here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it for Prosner. 2 outs now in the inning. Second strikeout in the game from Graham Cahill. This will bring up Colton Barrington. He's 1 for 2. Base hit, RBI, and a run scored in the first. Popped out to the center fielder in the third. He's out of Sol Ross. First pitch swinging. Shallow pop fly. Shortstop Sparks going out. Looks like he lost that one in the sun. That'll be a run scored. We'll see how they score it. It looked like Sparks had a chance to make that play. Now will go as an error. And here's Pat Castillo out of Our Lady of the Lake. He takes ball 1. 2 outs now. 5-1 Austin. That's inside, almost hit him. Castillo 2 for 2 today. Throw to first. Barrington is back in time. Good lead over there. Runner goes, and he hit him. So Cahill struggling a little bit here in the top of the 5th. So this will bring up Drew Hellberg with 2 outs. He'll hit from the left side. 0 for 2, popped out to the left field last time. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Cahill trying to get out of it without too much more damage. 1 run across so far for the Shockers. They lead at 5-1. And the first pitch to Hellberg is high and away, ball 1. .510, 190-pounder out of Paris, Texas. Hits from the left side. And misses wide. Temperature now up to 107. And Cahill steps off and chases Barrington back. In case you're concerned at home, it's around 78, 79 here in the booth. And the pitch. That is popped up to the left side, and that'll just make the seats. First of 3 games today. Still have time to get out here and watch some great baseball. Pool play week has begun. And the pitch, that is up the middle for a base hit. They will send the runner. And a throw into second. So Barrington will score. Credit Hellberg with an RBI, and he gets a base hit. Keep things going here in the top of the 5th for the Shockers. 2 runs across now. They lead at 6-1. Looks like the coach for the Xpress is going to take a mound visit. See what they decide to do. Here's your schedule for tonight. At 4 o'clock, Round Rock Express will take on the local 316 Elite. 7 o'clock, Fort Collins Bandits against the Mulvane, Kansas Patriots. And at 9:30, it'll be Northwest Boom taking on the Valley Center Mud Daubers. No action now in the Sterling Express bullpen. This will bring up Mateo Carranza. Looks like they're going to continue to go with Graham Cahill. First and second, 2 outs. 1 for 2. That's bounced to the right side, and that'll get in there for a base hit. They'll send the runner, and the throw is cut off. So Castillo will score. That'll make it 7-1 Shockers. Hellberg down to third, and that'll be an RBI for Carranza. First and third, here's Travis Larson. 0 for 2, struck out in the fourth. First pitch swinging, and that is fouled down the left side. Number 25, Mark Alva, headed down to the Xpress bullpen. He's out of Denver to get loose. Shouldn't take long to get loose. About 30 seconds should do it. First pitch is swung on and fouled back. Larson in the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Cahill. That is through the left side for a base hit. Another run will score, so Cahill gets his first hit of the afternoon. And an RBI. That'll make it 8-1 Austin. Top of the order, here's Kobe Kelton. Correction, that'll be Travis Larson. Ninth man to hit in the order, Travis Larson. He is 0 for 2, struck out in the fourth. First pitch swinging, and that'll be it. So Kelton grounds out. They get 4 in the inning. They now lead at 8-1. So 8-1 Austin after 4.5. We'll be right back.
Mount up, take off, and chase the sun. Experience more of what makes Kansas great. And let K-Tag help you get there. 236 miles of road, endless destinations of wonder. Start your adventure with K-Tag. Get your free K-Tag at myktag.com.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Austin gets 4 in the top of the fifth. They lead the Sterling Express 8-1. Todd Hook along with Chris Worrell bringing you all the action today. 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for Sterling. Looks like Colton Bailey will continue to work. He gave up a run in the fourth, and that's the only run the Express has gotten. 8 runs, 12 hits for Austin. 1 run, 3 hits, and an error for Sterling. Looks like we will have a pinch hitter. Looks like it's going to be Kyle Robbins. And the first pitch to him is ball 1. Robbins out of Arizona Christian fouled that one back. Count even 1-1. 6'1", 215-pounder. He's out of Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Left-handed hitter. And pitch is swung on, driven foul down the right-hand side. And that pitch is high. 2 balls and a strike to the pinch hitter Robbins. Pitch is swung on, foul back down the left-hand side. 2-2. Sterling Express in their digital camo green tops. Very difficult to read the numbers. And off-speed pitch is popped foul. So good at bat by the pinch hitter, Kyle Robbins. Colton Bailey continues to work for Austin. That's fisted foul up this direction. And a 2-2. Good off-speed pitch, and he swings through it, so that'll do it for Robbins. 1 out in the inning. Sixth strikeout on the game for Colton Bailey. He is pretty much settled in. A little bit of adversity last inning. Gave up 1 run. Here's Cody Martin. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. He's 0 for 1. The pitch is swung on, pop foul down the right side, and that'll make the seats. And the 0-2. That's high. Ball and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 8-1 Shockers. That is bounced to the right side. Kelton up with it over to first in time. 2 outs now. Top of the order now, Ryan Sparks. 0 for 2, struck out in the 3rd. Popped up to the center fielder in the 1st. He's out of Monmouth. .510, 185-pounder out of Mattoon, Illinois. Bailey with the offering. Off-speed pitch is in there for a call strike. Two outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Swung on, driven to center. Hellberg on his horse, coming in and makes the play. So the Express go in order. After 5 innings complete, they trail the Austin Shockers 8-1. We'll be right back.
Kansas Gas Service delivers natural gas to many of the companies you know, ensuring they have the energy they need to grow and build strong communities, providing cost-effective, safe, and reliable natural gas for a better tomorrow today. Kansas Gas Service.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th. Looks like Mark Alva will come in and work for the Express. We'll give you the numbers for Cahill in just a moment. 8 runs, 12 hits for Cahill. Mark Alva, 5'7", 190-pounder out of Denver. He is at NJC. He'll be a sophomore, right-hander. He will face Compton, Hausman, and Prosner. Shockers get 4 in the 5th. So Alva's going to come in here in the 6th. First pitch, and he hit him. So Compton will wear the first one, and he will be awarded first base. Leadoff man on for the Shockers. That is not something that the Express was wanting to do here. Compton runs well, always a threat to steal, and the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Henry Hausman. First pitch is in there for a strike. Good fastball. Hausman 1 for 3, singled and scored in the first. Popped out to the shortstop last time up. He's out of West Texas. And he takes high, ball 1. Throw to first, and he's back in time. Compton always a threat to run. Mark Alva going to make sure he stays over there. And pitch is wide. 2 balls and a strike. No action yet in the Shocker bullpen. They lead it 8-1. We're going to go with Bailey as long as they can. That swung on, driven to center. Gale's back and to his left. That'll get over his head. That'll one off the wall. And they're going to send the runner, and the throw is up the line. And Compton will score from first on the double from Hausman. Another run across for the Shockers. That's a no-out double by Hausman. That ball continued to carry. Looked like off the bat, Gales had a chance, but that ball continued to carry. Very hot here in Wichita. Very little resistance. Ball will carry today. What wind we do have is blowing out to center or out to right center. Here's Garrett Prosner. First pitch in there for a strike. Prosner struck out in the 5th. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first and scored. Runner at second, nobody out. That is bounced to the third baseman. Strilchuk looks the runner back over to first in time. 1 out now. This will bring up the left fielder, Colton Barrington. Reached on an error in the 5th. Base hit in the first, scored both times. So he's 1 for 3. Runner at second, 1 out. Nine to 1 Shockers. 13 hits for the Shockers, 3 hits for the Express. First pitch to Barrington. That's wide, ball 1. Top of the 6th, opening game of the 83rd World Series. That's wide. 2 balls to nothing. And that's high. So 3 straight balls for Mark Alva. 1 out runner at second base. 1 run across so far. And that's wide. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to Barrington. Runners at first and second, 1 out. This will bring up Pat Castillo. 2 for 2, hit by pitch in the 5th and scored. Out of Our Lady of the Lake, hitting .352 at the start of the day. First pitch to him. That's in there for a strike at the knees. Good fastball from Mark Alva. No balls and a strike. Here it is. That's going to be fisted foul down the first base side. That'll just get out of play. Lindgren gave chase. He just ran out of room. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Austin leads at 9-1. And the pitch is high. Ball and 2 strikes. Tried to raise his eye level just a little bit on that one, maybe get him to chase something. Nothing doing from Castillo. Not holding the runner at first. Gonna play behind him. Pitch is swung on. Down the left field line. Compton given choice, and makes the play in foul ground. Compton goes a long way to get that one. 2 outs now in the inning. That'll retire Castillo. Two outs now. Here's Drew Helberg out of East Texas Baptist. Singleton scored in the 5th, credited with a RBI. He's 1 for 3. They throw behind the runner at second base, and he just gets back. They thought they caught Hausman sleeping. He just gets back in there. Helberg from the left side. And the pitch to him. That's foul back. Well, the thermometer now says 112. So you got to wonder just how hot it is out there. Coming up on 3 o'clock Central Time. And that is high. Count even, 1-1. Ball and a strike, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch misses wide. 2-1 now. Helberg playing second base. He's 1 for 3. That is swung on and batted down the left field line. That'll be in the batting cages. So Helberg got good wood on it, just foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Alba trying to get out of it. Here it is. Off-speed pitch bounced to the right side. Second baseman Martin had to come up and get it on the short hop, and he does and makes the play. So Austin will leave a couple. After 5.5, they lead at 9-1. We'll be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We go to the bottom of the 6th, opening game of the NBC World Series, 83rd edition. We are on the west side of the Arkansas River. It is hot. Temperature says 110. Not quite sure how hot it is, but hot with a good chance of being really hot later. Looks like Colton Bailey will continue to work for the Austin Shockers. They lead it 9-1. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Sterling Express. It'll be Gales, Patterson, and Bausch scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Here's Devon Gales. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. No balls and a strike. Gales out of Hill College. He's 0 for 2. Fisted foul down the left side. That'll make the seats. No action yet in the Shocker bullpen. Off-speed pitch is driven to center. Hellberg coming in. Went back initially, which is exactly what you're supposed to do as an outfielder. He was able to recover and make the play. That ball was off the end of the bat, and the swing of the bat threw him off just a little bit, but that'll be a leadoff out for the Express. So Gales is retired, 1 out. Here's J.T. Patterson. 0 for 2, a couple strikeouts. And he'll hit from the left side, and he'll swing through the first one. Strike 1. Bailey continues to work quick. That is driven to left center. That's going to get down for a base hit. That'll reach the fence. And Patterson in there with a 1-out double. Fourth hit on the afternoon for the Sterling Express out of Colorado. Have a runner at second base. Runner at second with 1 out. Here's Riley Bausch. Struck out in the 4th, lined out to the third baseman in the 2nd. He is 0 for 2. Time is called. Looks like third base coach over to speak to his base runner a minute. Doubled over. I think he's probably, heat is getting to him. Looks like they're going to run some water out to him. First of 4 games tonight. 4 o'clock Round Rock versus 316 Elite. The 316 Elite is a local Wichita team. You're going to want to come out and watch them. Actually, we got 3 local teams tonight. At 7 o'clock, it'll be Fort Collins Bandits versus the local Mulvane Patriots. And the late game, 9:30, it'll be Northwest Boom versus the Valley Center Mud Daubers. We're in the bottom of the 6th of the first one. Game 1, Pool A contest. Looks like J.T. Patterson is going to be okay. It looks like we're going to have a new center fielder. I was wondering about Hellberg. He was not going very fast at all after that ball. Not sure whether that's still him or not. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. Heat is going to take a toll on everybody. That is fisted foul and off his foot. Oh, and 1 now to Riley Bausch. 1 out, runner at first, second base. Austin Shockers lead at 9-1. And here's the 0-1. That's inside, blocked nicely by Hausman. Looks like Hellberg will continue to work in center. Able to catch his number out there. And a 1-1. That is fisted and popped up to the right side. Prosner, sunglasses down, and makes the play. Looking right into the sun. And Bausch is retired. 2 outs now. This will bring up Lucas Lindgreen. He's the first baseman. He's out of Hastings. Tripled and scored the only run in the fourth. He's 1 for 1, hit by pitch in the second. 2 outs runner at second, courtesy of a 1-out double by J.T. Patterson. Off-speed pitch floats in there, and that'll be a strike on the inside corner. Ball and a strike. Colton Bailey continues to settle in here through 5 2/3. And that's high, almost hit him. 1-1. Second appearance for the Sterling Express. They went 0-3 in 2016. And that misses wide. Hitters count now for Lindgreen, 2-1. Bailey with a sign. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch is in there for a strike. Some activity now in the Shocker bullpen. Looks like Seth Brody's getting loose. He's a left-hander. Doesn't appear to be in much of a hurry. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here it is. And that misses wide. 3-2 now. Colton Bailey very successful against this Express lineup tonight. And the pitch. That was fouled off. Looked like it hit him, but I think that was off the knob. So not much of an argument put up by Lindgreen, so must have got nothing but wood. Here's the 3-2. Off-speed pitch, that is pop foul. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. All Shockers so far, they lead at 9-1. Outfield straight away. And the pitch is high. And that'll be a walk to Lindgreen. That'll be the first walk issued by Colton Bailey. And 1 hit by pitch. First and second, here's Sam Slusser. And he swings through the first one, strike 1. Slusser 1 for 2. Base hit and RBI in the fourth. He was stranded. Bounced out to the shortstop in the second. Slusser's out of the Colorado School of Mines. And the 0-1. That's high. Got to wonder if Colton Bailey may be laboring just a little bit. And the pitch is wide. Two and one now to the right fielder. And the 2-1 is driven foul down the left side. That'll be off the batting cage. So Slusser turned on that one. But foul. That'll even it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Bailey trying to get out of it. And that's driven to center. Hellberg in and to his right and makes the play on the run, and that'll do it. So the Express are going to leave a couple We've played 6 from Wichita, 9-1 Austin. We'll be right back. All righty, welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. All Austin so far. They lead it 9-1. Looks like Mark Alva will continue to work for Colorado. Alva gave up 1 in the 6th. Xpress has given up 4 in the 1st, 4 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. They trail them 9-1. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 scheduled for the Shockers. It'll be Carranza, Larson, and Kelton scheduled. First game of 3 today. This is pool play, first week. Winner of the pool play pools will move on to championship week next week. Teams in championship week will have the first week off. Here's Mateo Carranza. He is 2 for 3. He's out of Houston Tillotson. First pitch to him is high and in, ball 1. Couple RBIs on the game for Carranza. An RBI in the 1st and the 5th. 13 hits so far for the Shockers. That misses wide. 2 balls to nothing. Pitch is swung on, popped up. Back this direction. Catcher giving chase, and that'll just be in the netting. Catcher Patterson turned around. He was looking right into the sun. Just past 3 o'clock Central Time here in Wichita. Tough sun field for all involved. And a 2-1. That's high, 3-1. Leadoff man reaching has scored a couple of times in this game. That's something that the Xpress doesn't want to do, but they have walked the leadoff man and the 8-hole man to boot. So Carranza is aboard, nobody out. This will bring up the 9-hole man, Travis Larson. Singled and an RBI in the 5th. We're in the top of the 7th. And first pitch swinging, that's batted foul. Top of 7, Austin Shockers lead at 9-1 over the Sterling Express from Colorado. And that's in there for a call strike on the corner. Larson in the hole, 0-2. Correction, 1-2. And the pitch inside almost hit him. 2-2 now. That's in there for a call strike at the corner, and Larson will go down looking. 1 out now. Top of the order now, Kobe Kelton. Kelton 1 for 4. He takes a strike. Singled in the second and was stranded. Kelton, the second baseman tonight, he's out of BYU. They play him straight away, and that's high. And the pitch is swung through and missed. Ball and 2 strikes. One and 2, 1 out, runner at first, courtesy of a leadoff walk to Carranza. And just misses high, 2 and 2. And the 2-2 is wide, 3 and 2. So Mark Alva at risk of walking the second guy of the inning, third guy of the outing. Throw over to first. Carranza back in there. 9 runs, 13 hits versus 1 run, 4 hits for Colorado. And the 3-2 is driven to center. Gale's ranging over to his right and makes the play in the hole. Kelton got good wood on it, but that'll be caught by Gales. 2 outs now. So bring up Zach Compton. And first pitch is wide, ball 1. Compton out of East Texas Baptist. Two outs now. And that's in there for a call strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Compton was the first man that Alva faced, and he hit him in the 6th. Compton eventually scored. He scored 3 times today. He is 1 for 3. Pitch swung on, pop down the right field line. Long run for Slusser, and that will fall in the bullpen. Ball and 2 strikes to Zach Compton. And that's high. 3-2 now. So the runner will be off with the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Alva trying to throw up a 0. And that misses high. 3-2 now, I guess. I guess that was 2-2. We missed one somewhere. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. 3-2 now. And that's wide, and he'll lose him. Runners at first and second now. Here's the 3-hole hitter, Henry Hausman. Doubled in the 6th. That's in there for a strike. Looks like a pinch hitter, Salvador Martinez, now hitting for Hausman. And he takes the ball. So Martinez out of Round Rock. He's out of Grayson College. And he bounces the ball down to the first baseman, Lindgren. He takes it himself, and that'll do it. So the Shockers are going to leave a couple, but fail to score here in the 7th. After 6 1/2, they lead it 9-1. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 7th. New pitcher will take over for the Austin Shockers. Seth Brody will come in to throw for the Shockers. 5'8", 190-pounder left-hander out of Round Rock. He goes to Howard Payne. He'll be a sophomore. He'll face 7, 8, and 9 of the Express order. Looks like Martinez will take over behind the plate for Hausman. Stretch time in Wichita. It'll take me out to the ball game, and John Denver. Brody finishing up his warm-up tosses. Nine runs, 13 hits for the Austin Shockers. 1 run, 4 hits for the Express out of Colorado. Strelchuk, Robbins, and Martin scheduled in the home half of the 7th for the Express. Here's Russell Strelchuk. He's 0 for 2. Popped out to left and center his first couple of times. First pitch swinging, that is driven to left center. That'll get down, and that'll split the outfielders. So Strelchuk on his way to second. He will turn it hard. He is going to third. Throw to third. Not in time. So a good hustling play by Russell Strelchuk with a leadoff triple here in the home half of the 7th. So just like that, the Express have something going. Brody comes in and does exactly what he's supposed to do. Comes in and pounds the zone, gets a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard with a triple. Here's Kyle Robbins. He struck out in the 5th and takes a strike. And that's in there for a ball. Count even 1-1. For Colton Bailey, goes 6 innings. Only gives up 1 run on 4 hits. That ball is in the dirt. So good outing for Colton Bailey. Will stand to win it if things stand the way they are now. Only struck out 1 and hit 1. And he struck out 6. So good outing for Colton Bailey. That is low. Ball 3. 3-1 now to Kyle Robbins. Infield halfway. And that's in the dirt, and he'll lose him. So a leadoff triple followed by a walk. This will bring up Cody Martin. Catcher Martinez out to speak with Seth Brody. Probably out to remind him he has an 8-run lead. Runners at the corner for the Sterling Express. Left-hander with the sign. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch floats in there for a called strike. Brody not an overpowering pitcher, more of a finesse guy. Pretty much a 3/4 arm slot. And that's bounced to the right side. Over to second for 1, back to first, not in time. A run will score. Ball was not hit very sharply, so credit Martin with an RBI, and he'll reach on a fielder's choice. Robbins is forced at second. 1 out now. Strelchuk will score. That'll make it 9-2. Top of the order, here's Ryan Sparks. Hitless this afternoon. He's 0 for 3. Throw to first. He's back in time. So the Express get one back here in the bottom of the 7th. Brody with the check. Runner goes. Here's the throw. And that's on the shortstop side of the bag. And credit Martin with a stolen base. Good pitch to run on. It was an off-speed pitch. Martinez did everything he could do to get the handle quickly, but the throw was to the shortstop side. Not sure he was going to get him anyway. Here's Ryan Sparks. Martinez out to talk with him and make sure they get the sign straight with the runner at second base. Pretty quick consultation. Martinez retreats. Ball and no strikes to the leadoff guy. And he turns and chases a runner back. Sounds like somebody has a modified duck call in the stands. They must think it's a soccer game. Off-speed pitch is in there. Floats in there for a strike. 1-1 now. Sparks out of Monmouth. 0 for 3. Hits from the right side. Few high clouds now starting to filter in, which has given us a little break from the direct sunlight. Might cool us off a smidge. And a pitch. Just missed outside. Brody behind an account. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses wide. 3-1 now to the leadoff guy. Seth Brody, not the quickest of workers. On a day like today and you're standing out in 106-degree heat, it's good for all involved if you get it and throw it back. And here's the 3-1. That misses. So the second walk of the inning issued by Seth Brody. So the Express have runners at first and second with just one out. Here's Devon Gales. He's 0 for 3 out of Hill College. And it appears that the pitcher was tardy, and that'll be ball 1. Well, Brody, not a very fast worker. Wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't happen again. And the pitch to Gales. Misses wide. Throw down to second base. That'll get by, and everybody will advance on the error. So a throwing error by Martinez. Everybody will advance 90 feet. Trying to catch Cody Martin off at second base. Runners now at second and third with only one out. Gales with a chance to drive both of them in with a base hit. Brody with the sign, and that's in the dirt. 3-0. Good block by Martinez, saved a run. So a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the seventh. One across so far. Still 9-2 Shockers. And that misses. Nope. That's in there for a called strike. My apologies. I'll let the umpires call it from here on out. How about that? 3-1. And that's high and away. Ball 4. Express has them loaded now. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit. Travis Larson will go to the mound. Talk about it. Bases are loaded. Nobody up getting loose. Looks like they're going to relieve Brody. We'll let you know who it is. Just a second. Looks like they're going to go with number 32, Logan Garza. 5'10", 160-pounder left-hander out of Round Rock. So Garzan will take over for Brody. Bases are loaded, and those will be Brody's responsibility. So Logan comes in. He's a left-hander. He will inherit a bases-loaded jam. So Brody's given up 1 run. The opportunity to give up 3 more if this rally continues. If you're in the area, you still have time to get out here and catch some baseball. We have 3 more games after this one. At 4 o'clock will be Round Rock Express versus the local Wichita team, the 3-6 team Elite. '83rd World Series sponsored by West Star Energy. Lots of promotions coming up. I did see that baseball around the clock has gone by the wayside. So the team has determined that we'll play 4 games a day and not play around the clock anymore, which I'm not too disappointed about. Of all the guys to face with the bases loaded, here's J.T. Patterson. 10 home runs on the year. He can put a big dent in a hurry in this Shocker lead. So Garza will come in. He will inherit the bases loaded. 1 out. First pitch almost did hit him. So that got him on the elbow. So that'll be a leadoff hit by pitch. Credit Patterson with an RBI. And Martin will score. That'll make it 9-3. Here's Riley Bausch. Bausch hitless this afternoon. He takes a strike. Bausch 0 for 3. Struck out in the 4th, lined out in the 2nd. Popped up in the 6th. And he takes wide, ball 1. Count even, 1-1. 2 runs across so far for the Sterling Express. And the off-speed pitch misses wide. Good stop by Martinez. Garza hoping to get a double play ball right here. Double play depth in the middle. Corners are up even. Good cut. Swung and fouled straight back. Base is still loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Swung on and missed. And that'll do it. So a big out there, 2 outs now. This will bring up Lucas Lindgreen. Walked in the 6th and was stranded, tripled in the 4th. He's 1 for 1. He's just graduated from Hastings and takes a strike. Garza hoping to get out of it. And that misses low. Ball and a strike, 2 outs. 8th man to bat in the order. And that's driven to right. Castillo has a beat on it, moving back into his left, and makes the play. So the Express are going to get a couple. They leave them loaded. After 7 innings of play, it's Austin 9, Sterling 3. We'll be right back.
For nearly 60 years, Goodwill has helped people like Alexis develop skills through job and education opportunities. A diagnosis of cerebral palsy at a young age has never gotten Alexis down. With the help of a Goodwill employment training specialist, she started working for a local nonprofit agency, which provides support for families of children with developmental disabilities. Now she's the face of their Wichita office, and she enjoys making a difference in other people's lives. Donate, shop.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 8th. New pitcher for the Express. Colin Marley will take over. He's a 6'2", 190-pound right-hander out of Norman, Oklahoma, out of Oklahoma City University. He will take over to try to keep the Shockers at bay. 6 more outs is all they have left. He'll face 4, 5, and 6 of the Shocker lineup. Looks like Prosser, Barrington and Castillo scheduled for the Austin 8th. Three more games to follow. Just a reminder that tomorrow, Sunday, July the 23rd, is Buck Baseball presented by Hyatt. So $5 Buck Baseball. You can get those coupons at all Quick Trip. Also, they'll have Royals baseball cards presented by Westar Energy and the NBC Hall of Fame induction. Wayne Elliott will be going in. Here's Garrett Prosser. Oh for 4 today. Steps in from the right side. First pitch from Marley is behind him. Prosser gives him one of those, I'm not sure why you did that looks. As a hitter, you don't have many defenses for a ball that's behind you. That is bounced to the left side, and that'll get through for a base hit. So Prosser with a leadoff base hit, and his first hit of the afternoon to start the 8th. Here's Colton Barrington. 1 for 3 with a walk, couple runs scored. He's out of Saul Ross. And the leadoff man is aboard again. And that's in there. Good fastball on the outside corner, strike one. Just missed inside, 1-1. Patterson tried to frame that one up. A little farther in than it looked. And the 1-1 from Marley. That is bounced to the left side. Shortstop up with it over to second. Back to first in time for the double play. Throw was wide. Lindgren lays out and keeps his foot on the base to complete the double play. Good play by Lindgren over at first. 2 outs now. So bring up Pat Castillo. He takes a strike. 1 for 3, hit by pitch in the 3rd or 5th and scored. And that's low. Two balls to nothing. Off-speed pitch floats outside. And that's in there for a call strike. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 8th. All shockers so far, 9-3. Off-speed pitch misses high. 3-1. And that's wide. That'll be a 2-out walk issued to Castillo. This will bring up Drew Hellberg. He's out of East Texas Baptist. Steps in from the left side. First pitch swinging and swings through it, strike one. 1 for 4, run scored in the 5th. Is credited with an RBI. And that is a shot down to the third baseman, Strilchek. It's on a hop, and that's off his, plays that one off his chest. That was an awful hop for Strilchek. That will probably go as a hit. That ball was hit right on the button. That will be that will go as an error. Looks like they're going to give that one an error. That ball was hit right on the button. One hopper right at Strilchek. First and second now. Here's Mateo Carranza. And that's wide, ball one. Carranza walked in the seventh. He's 2 for 3. And that's bounced to the left side. And Strilchek will make the tag of the runner, and that'll do it. So Shockers are going to leave a couple. Through 7.5, they lead at 9-3. We'll be right back.
Let's say you start an engineering company, and you look at all this, the places where people need to work, play, and learn, what they need to live, what they need to live better. And you know which part you want to work on? All of it.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Austin Shockers lead at 9-3. 9 runs, 14 hits, an error. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Sterling Express. Express down to their final 6 outs. Logan Garza will continue to work for the Austin Shockers. He'll face 6, 7, and 8 of the Express order. Slusser, Strilchuk, and Robbins scheduled here in the bottom of the 8th. Sam Slusser will lead it off. He's 1 for 3, an RBI in the 4th. The horn went off, and the umpire steps out to say, "My bad." No foul on anybody. Garza with a sign and delivery. First pitch swinging, pop to right field. Castillo on the run near the line and makes the play. Long way to go for that one. Castillo is right there to make the play on the line. 1 out now. Here's Russell Strilchuk. Tripled and scored in the 7th. He's 1 of the 3 runs scored today. Off-speed pitch misses just low. Ball 1. Strilchuk popped out to the left fielder and the center field in the only other 2 at bats. He takes the ball wide. So he's heading the count 2-0. And the 2-0 is bounced to the left side. Compton up with it over to first in time. 2 outs now. This will bring up Kyle Robbins. He came in to pinch hit in the 5th and struck out and walked in the 7th. So he's 0 for 1. He's out of Arizona Christian, steps in from the left side. First pitch just inside, ball 1. And that's in there for a call strike. 1-1 now. And that's low, ball 2. Robbins out of Highlands Ranch, Colorado. 6'1", 215-pounder. That's batted foul. Bats left and throws right. Pretty good combination. And that's in there for a call strike, and that'll do it. So the Express go in order. They're down to their final 3 outs. After 8 innings, it's 9-3 Shockers. We'll be right back.
If we really put everything in our name that we do, it would look like this. Professional mechanical, electrical, plumbing, structural, telecommunications, civil, transportation, aviation, water, wastewater, energy, land development, planning, field services, survey, geotechnical, materials testing, inspection, 3D scanning, air and water balance, engineering consultants.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 9th. Austin Shockers lead it 9-3 over the Express from Colorado. Colton Marley will continue to work for the Express. Nine, 1, and 2 scheduled for the Shockers. It'll be Larson, Kelton, and Compton. First pitch. 2 Larson in there for a call strike. Larson 1 for 4 today. Off-speed pitch misses inside. Count even 1-1. Ball and a strike. Fisted foul. Got in his kitchen on that one. He's in the hole 1-2. Want to stay tuned. About 30-35 minutes after the conclusion of this one, we will have Round Rock Express versus the 316 Elite. And that's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. That's foul back. Two balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 9th. Nobody out. Express trying to hold him right there. That is way inside over his head. 3-2. Looks like that one just got away from Marley. Either that or he's throwing that one at the mascot. One of the two. Time is called. Larson thought things were happening a little bit too fast. He's back in there now, and that misses wide. So a leadoff walk to Larson and the 9-hole man. Top of the order, here's Kobe Kelton. Kelton 1 for 5. He's out of BYU. He's getting his first look at Marley. And he takes a strike. Good fastball from Colin Marley. And swung on and missed. 0-2. Outfield has him played a straightaway. And the 0-2 is swung on, and that'll do it. Good high fastball up in the eyes, and that'll retire Kelton. 1 out now. So bring up Zach Compton. 3 runs scored on the day. Walk and a hit by pitch. That one fouled back. That gets a piece of the catcher, Patterson. Umpire will walk out and take a new baseball while Patterson figures out where he's at. Patterson seems to be okay. Tough cookie back there. Got a feel for both of these catchers. Temperature still hovering around 107. Not sure they have air conditioning in the batter's box. And the 0-1. That is driven to right field. Slusser on the run near the line. Long way to go, and makes the catch on the run. Good play by Slusser in right field to come and get that one. 2 outs now, and Compton is retired. This will bring up Martinez. Martinez came in the 7th, bounced out, so he's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging, driven down the left field side, foul. Two outs, runners at first base. We're in the top of the 9th. And that's in there for a call strike. Martinez in the hole, 0-2. Colin Marley trying to get his club in a dugout and give him one more crack to tie this thing up. And the 0-2. Just missed high. Tried to get him to chase some. Good discipline from Martinez. And that's in there for a call strike. Got him with a fastball. So the Shockers will leave one after 8.5. They lead it 9-3. We'll be right back.
The city's not just built. It's grown to the needs of people. You make the infrastructure, the muscle, bone, and circulation, so natural to the body of the city that you almost forget they're even there. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Sterling Express down to their final 3 outs. They trail the Austin Shockers 9-3. New pitcher for the Shockers, number 51, Nick Bowman, will take over. He's a 6'1", 180-pound left-hander out of Round Rock. He's out of Angelina Junior College. He will be a sophomore. He is
coming in to try to slam the door on the Sterling Xpress. Xpress will have 9, 1, and 2 up. It'll be Martin, Sparks, and Gales scheduled to hit in the home half of the ninth. Going to want to stay tuned. After the conclusion of this one, about 30 minutes, we'll be back for game number 2. It'll be Round Rock Express versus 316 Elite. The 316 Elite is a local team. All right, here's Cody Martin. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 7th. Also stole a base. He's 0 for 3. First pitch to him. That's wide, ball 1. And that is going to be driven to right field. But Castillo on the run to his right and in, makes the play. So good jump on that ball by Castillo and right, and that'll retire Martin. 1 out now. Express down to their final 2 outs. Here's Ryan Sparks, top of the order. Walked and was stranded in the 7th. Express left the bases loaded in the 7th. They did get a couple. That pitch is wide, ball 1. Sparks out of Monmouth. Hitless today. And that's a good fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. And that's an off-speed pitch, floats high and away, 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 from Bowman. Inside, almost hit him. 3-1. Nine runs, 14 hits, an error for Austin. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for Sterling Xpress. And a 3-1. That's in there for a call strike. Count is full, 1 out. And who's going to win it? Here it is. It's bounced to the left side. Carranza's going to have to wait on the big hop. Throw is wide. And that'll go as an error. Carranza had to wait on the big hop. And Sparks is aboard. I think he probably could have had him if the throw was on line, but the throw was up the line. And Sparks will reach on the error. Here's Devon Gales. First pitch to him is fouled into the seats. Ball went into the seats like a rocket. You got to pay attention when you're at the ballpark. Could end up wearing a baseball. And the 0-1. Off-speed pitch misses. Gales was able to check his swing. Ball and a strike. And that's in there for a call strike. Good fastball on the outside corner from Nick Bowman. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at first, courtesy of a throwing error by Carranza. That's bounced to the right side. First baseman Prosner will take it himself. 2 outs now. Sparks down to second. And this will bring up J.T. Patterson. 1 for 3, a couple of strikeouts. Was hit by pitch last time and was credited with an RBI. First pitch to him. That's inside, gets away from the catcher. Runner will advance. So that'll be a pass ball. And Sparks is down to third. 9-3 Shockers. It'll be up to Patterson to keep this thing going. And that's in the dirt. And Martinez able to keep that in front of him. So Patterson ahead 2-0. Left on left matchup. Outfield straight away and deep. And that's driven to right field. Castillo over to his right and makes the play on the run, and that's going to do it. So here's your totals for the ball game. 9 runs for Austin, 9 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. For the Sterling Express, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. Winning pitcher will be Colton Bailey, and Graham Cahill will be credited with the loss. Sterling Express goes to 0-1. Austin Shockers go to 1-0. Next game in about 30 minutes will be Round Rock Express versus the 316 Elite. You want to stay tuned for that one. I'll have that one for you in about 35 minutes. For Chris Worrell and cameraman Caden Moore, Todd Hook signing off for now. We'll see you in about 30 minutes.